welcome to the team. All right. Next up is going to be another battle. Off we go. Let's see how the Abomination plays. Ooh, the Abomination starts with warding. That's interesting. Now, this guy doesn't have any warding this time, so I think we want to focus on them first. Because he buffs up the other ones. Okay. So we have Slice, which is a physical attack. Intimidating Roar, debuff. The enemies on the chosen position switch to random position. So we can move things around. Thumping. Support. Intimidate all enemies and inspire all allies for 2 turns. All enemies lose a bunch of stuff, and all allies gain a bunch of stuff. Ignores ward, does not stack. I feel like this is a strong thing to start with. Do some debuffing here, and then we'll just use our primary attack. And I don't think the Banshee has any actions, but stress attack. Yeah, we'll do another debuff here. So we're just kind of debuffing everybody so that hopefully these attacks don't do much. Like that one. That was nice. All right, defensive stance we don't care too much about. We can kind of wait that one out. But this might be a kill. Okay. Yeah, so better that we got him down first, I think, even though he restores sanity, I think. Now, what do you have going? Defensive stance. All right, since this guy has a blocking token, I'm going to focus them down, and then I'm tempted to try Overwatch. Oh, defensive stance seems when they move. Whenever a minion moves. Got it. Okay. Buff. The Abomination receives plus 12 attack until the end of combat. Okay, so they can kind of hunger to get stronger. Because they start out doing very little damage. It seems. Okay, there's Overwatch. Ooh, so that's their combo action going. Oh. That was spicy. Okay, so this guy's going to run away. We'll escape at the beginning of the next turn. But maybe, I don't know if we get more for killing them, but I think it's probably wise to not let things escape. But now we can start putting some stress damage in there, and I guess that didn't get the the trigger that I thought it was going to. So break and swallow. Stress attack deals some damage, instantly destroys an enemy if it has less than 20% sanity. Seems interesting. And we will regain some goodness. Okay, so it did not insta kill, but we kind of knew that was going to happen. Oh, Overwatch didn't trigger again there. They switched positions. I thought Overwatch was gonna trigger. It seems that our Banshee is pretty dodgy. I'm gonna start working on this guy from a hit points perspective, because this guy I think is gonna die to a stress attack. Okay. I guess it's not a guarantee that the stress attack will kill. Okay, now that, on the other hand, interesting that got the kill. Werewolf receives an extra action for 2 rounds. Very interesting. We'll do the ambush, because I think that gets the kill, or pretty close to it. Oh, so we're planning on killing another way here. So we can gain... Oh, that would have gained us mana. But obviously that doesn't do us much good because we were already at full mana. I should have used some mana first. And there's the ambush attack, which I don't know where turns start and end. I guess that might be this part here. But I'm noticing that the werewolf has great sustain, it seems. Oh, what's going on here? Minion upgrades. Minions evolve and can be improved in multiple ways. Leveling grants a minion stats and skill points. Every level a minion gets 2 stat points for improving their stats. Every 3rd level, a minion gets a skill point for upgrading an ability. Using parts of higher quality grants minions additional stat points. Parts grafting onto a minion can be done by Digger's Souls. Items provide your minion with additional features, and grafting brains instantly gives a minion additional experience. Okay, so... What does this mean? So, Scream becomes Paralyzing Scream. Target loses 18 evasion. It's hard to read what the new things are here, I will say. This one, I think, ignores Ward as an additional. Banshee gains block and ward while in this stance. We're not really using the stances right now. Ooh, removes all buffs seems quite good. Okay, but it doesn't look like we're at that point yet. So it looks like... So we can upgrade armor, resistance, accuracy, luck, evasion. I'm going to upgrade evasion and dread, because I think dread is what makes our stress attacks work. Okay, yeah, we have 0 skill points. Okay, that explains that. Why is the Banshee still... Oh, we have the Moon Shard, which we didn't equip on our werewolf. What is... Okay, this toast coming up every time is a little... Whatever. We're mostly doing physical damage here. And then with the Abomination, I think we want it tanky. So we'll put those there. And then the werewolf, I think luck is the best play. Maybe. I don't. What is it trying to tell me with this Banshee? Am I supposed to use brains on it? Because I've used up that. And I can't drag these. I don't have the skill points for it. Oh, wait. What does the tutorial say? Oh, improve using brains. Got it. Okay, so let's... Rose, let's use a brain on you. Okay, so how do I do that? Do I put that... Where do I put the brain? Oh, replace the current item. Wait. Huh? So I have a 6 brain here. But if I put it here, it replaces the 2 brain? This system is proving a little baffling. All right, let's just do that, I guess. Okay, and then now that I've done that, I do have skill points. So let's figure out how we want to do that. So we can do Furious Swing, which makes it do more damage, or Accurate, which doesn't miss. Hunting Down, so deals 300%. Got it. Okay. So that was a little confusing to me. Ooh, loses all block and ward is kind of interesting, but it's only on the front ranks. So this one is 300%, but it only works on the back liner. So you can basically only use it kind of once. Hey, Bear. Yeah, I'm excited too. Oh, and we also get additional things. Man, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, I'm excited to be trying this new game as well. So far, I like it, but there is a lot to learn. This is 100. So this is I think this is the better play. So I'll get on with that. And then we get one more, I guess. 20 luck, 15 luck, and 15% chance to crit. Okay, so this one improves it for everybody, and this one seems to focus it on the werewolf, mostly. Let's make it buff everyone, I think. All right. Oh, and we have stat points to spend, which I will put into 2 into luck, and then let's get a little more damage in. All right. Who knows if I'm doing it right or wrong, but I think we're going to move the abomination out, move the zombie in, and actually I think zombie can go rank 3, and we can put the skeleton in. Okay, oh, so now we have our first departure point. So we get an artifact or a record of past battles can be used to raise the level of a minion or Iratus himself. Then we got a battle, a grave. Grave, battle with that guy. It seems like we get more for going on this left path, and we still get a chest. So let's go this way. I don't like that when I click on it, it tells me to select a team, but that's okay. XP for minions. All of your minions gain 100% of the experience from the current level, or Iratus gains 100% of experience for my level. I'm going to go with my minions, I think. And then we have more upgrades to do. Oh, and we need to close the map to open the minion screen. That's a little... that's a little something, I think. Then we'll grab a bit of evasion and a bit of initiative. The skeleton, I think, will get a little bit of armor and a little bit of vigor. The zombie is going to get some accuracy. And the banshee is going to get some dread, I think. Okay. Now, we could create more minions. We probably want to get a second squad going. So maybe we grab another ranged dealer. Are you ranged mostly? How do you do in slot 4? They seem okay, but we don't get cold grasp in slot 4. Okay, you're a frontliner. That works from backline. Spectral Wave doesn't work from backline. Agony seems to work from backline. The Reaper seems like they can fill the backline. So let's try grabbing a Reaper and giving the Banshee some time off as well. Okay, and then... Okay, so I select the team, then I click where I want to go. To me, if I've clicked a place, it should let me go there first. Okay, so we have some warding right off the bat. And we have Stymie, which allows us to do some big damage on the back line. So I think that's where we start. That's the one we upgraded, Stymie. Okay, now we have Dissection, Agony, Drain, and Reap Power. Oh, this is interesting. So this does 25 damage. You have 29 life. So if we if we reap power, that will buff our spell power, and then on our next turn, we should be able to blow this guy up with some mana, hypothetically. Yep, okay. I'm learning. So, stance marks a minion, has a 100% chance to redirect any attack that targets the marked minion to itself. Okay, I don't think we need that right now. Dealing 50% damage per attack. Attacks twice. Perform additional attacks for each buff. Okay, so this should hit this one 3 times? It did. All right. Okay, you can take it, Rose. You're very regenerative in nature. I think we just put some damage in on this guy. Yep, you've already regen to full. And well, we're getting pretty close on taking out that front guy. Okay, so dissection. Dissection moves you forward 2, I think, right? Is that what that's saying? Yeah, I don't like that because that's going to cause our zombie to take some damage. So I can do this, which I think if it doesn't get the kill right off the bat, we'll eventually get the kill due to the ignite. Shield banger. Stress attack. Big ol' stress attack. Right now I'm going very heavy physical. I'm not sure that's correct. There we go. So that's to knock the warding off, because we don't like the warding. Okay, Rose is taking some hits, but that's okay. That's what I'm telling myself, at least. Now this moves the zombie who is currently locked in, so I don't like the idea of doing that. What's your ability that does more if they have buffs? Yeah, so you have 2 abilities that make you not happy to be in that position. Oh, but let's do more powder. Let's load it up, and then we'll get like a big attack, I think. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Now the fire should kill this guy, so I'm not going to worry about that. And let's put some big damage on that one. Yeah, I need a way to get rid of traps. Scythe of Death. Physical attach for each 1% of vigor and sanity that the target is missing. Inflict physical damage. Maximum damage. Okay. I thought that might not do that much damage, but I'm glad to see I was right. And I'm still banking on the fact that this dot is going to take them out. So I think we just whack this guy. Oh, Rose, you're taking some hits.
This never gets old.
Okay, now I want Rose to act again, so I'm going to do more powder because it's kind of like a no-op action. Now we get the heal, and then we get the kill. All right, so this team did a good job not taking a lot of damage, but the zombie felt pretty ineffective. Okay, we got our first Digger's Souls, which they've been kind of tutorializing. And we're getting some nice healing on our friends over here. Construct a building in the graveyard. Oh, graveyard. Graveyard and construction. After attaining freedom, Iratus turned his prison into a base of operations. Graveyard buildings require minions and special resources in order to construct them. Digger's Souls. Okay, so we have a mortuary, excavation, abode of wrath, obelisk, library, and chamber of Iratus, and then also Iratus statue. Is it going to tell us what these do? Okay, the mortuary. A powerful aura of death restores 100% vigor. Applies after a victory except quest battles. requires a zombie. So I would have to put this zombie here in order to build this building? I see. Okay. Okay. Praising the Necromancer at the monument. Each minion restores 10 mana. Applies after victory. Okay. The arena requires a skeleton. Training in the arena. Minions gain 10 experience and 45% of the experience from the current level. Applies after victory. I don't fully understand how these work, but each minion at the Abode of Wrath gives Iratus 20 Wrath at the beginning of the battle. Okay, so starting with some Wrath is interesting. The Mystical Obelisk attracts wandering souls. Every minion next to it generates 4 to 6 Digger's souls. Requires a Wraith. Applies after victory. So that's like get your economy going, I guess. Library. Each minion studying ancient books gives Iratus 40% experience and plus 8% level. Okay. Do we look at excavation? Oh, they find a random part. Okay. So I thought the obelisk was interesting. So let's go back to the chamber. Let's create a wraith. Since we have insane mats.
Let's hope there was no fine print.
And then let's go to the graveyard. Let's go to the obelisk and we will create this.
With the power of souls drawn towards it.
Okay.
Many ancient monuments were built for exactly this purpose.
Attracts wandering souls. Every minion next to it generates a... So I think each one of these is going to generate some souls, but I'm not sure. So that's here. Yeah, so I think I chose one of these, Bear. I chose Cursed Doll as a first one. Now, if I pick up Flaming Skull to ignite things, then I can grab that. I kind of want to get a little bit of mana regen. I think I saw some mana regen previously. Was it an alchemy? These trees, I'm gonna need to study them offline to get everything sorted out. Iratus restores an additional 5 mana after each fight. Yeah, I'll grab that so that I can do some stuff.
All are at my command.
It's very hard for me to know all of the things that these do. But I'm tempted to go deeper and grab Mocking Slap. Because it seems like it scales well.
Ooh, this will do.
What's Spine Bomb? Iratus sets a trap at the target enemy position. It explodes in 2 rounds for 50 damage for 15 mana. Interesting. Bone Obelisk. Deal 48 damage. Stuns the target for 1 turn. Let's, Oh, I see. We can't go here quite yet. Costs 3 talent points. We can get this one. Let's grab Spine Bomb.
Try this out.
Okay. Oh. Now there's this alchemy section. Did I miss this before? Okay. Iratus is proficient in several alchemical disciplines. Transmutation transforms one type of part into another. Distillation, spend parts, brains, or items to gain vigor for minions, so you can heal minions with it. Extraction, crafting items from available parts. And then calcination, spend parts, brains, or items to gain mana. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff, so we should probably... Let's look at what all these things do. Reduce physical damage by 10. I haven't seen a lot of taunt-style abilities yet. Increase physical damage by 10%. Reduce critical damage received by 10%. Increase critical damage by 10%. Increase all damage dealt by 5%. Increase Iratus' spell power by 4%. That's interesting. Reduce all damage received by 5%. Increase stress damage dealt by 10%. Increase magic damage dealt by 10% or reduce magic damage. So I'm going to get a crit damage for our werewolf, I think. Because we have a ton of stuff.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
I like the cough. And then I'm also going to get one of these for our banshee, I think. Oh. This concludes the tutorial. You can continue the current game on Cakewalk or restart on More Pain. I think we'll continue for the moment. So I'll put that there, and then I wanted to put this here. Okay. I feel ill-prepared, but let's take a look at the map. We go to a grave. So I saw one of those bear. The skeleton. It really bothers me that from the map you can't open the character pages, but that's a different story. There was a redirect here, I think. Stance. Marks a minion has a 100% chance to redirect any attacks that the target is marked with to the minion itself. So Astounding Fortitude is a taunt, right? And at some point I can upgrade it. So maybe to that end, I will make a... I'll make a Steel Spikes just to...
Behold my work.
Just to upgrade the skeleton. But yeah, let's go to this. An ancient tomb containing dormant minions awaiting their time. I always want to select a place and then select my squad. We don't have a mummy yet. So let's grab a mummy. Okay, it starts non-trivially from the map. We can't look at our characters. So let's see. What is a mummy doing? So a mummy from the front row is dealing a dot for stress. Has a physical attack from the back. That's pretty weak, but makes them unlucky. Impending Horror is another stress attack. Absorb Curses removes all debuffs from allies. Mummy gains 8 vigor for each one. That seems very strong. Hex Beam. So this is a stress dealer, it seems. So this one, Mummy gains 4 vigor for each buff removed. This one seems like it just got worse. Removes all buffs from enemies. Ah. Okay, so bigger heal or remove buffs from enemies. I don't know how powerful buffs on enemies are. And then this one is just more dot damage. So I'm not even sure. I don't have a good handle on how to use this necessarily. Kind of like the idea of stealing all of the enemy's buffs.
I expect results.
And then this one looked like we're going to be going and upgrading Dread and Vigor and maybe a little bit of Initiative. I don't know what Initiative does fully quite yet. But, and from this screen, it's hard to see where the difference are. Did I say the mummy worked well from... Mummy feels more like a frontliner. So this team might work reasonably well also. But let's do another battle. Okay, so we select our people, then we select where we want to go. Okay, so we have Spine Bomb. So I want to use this kind of right off the bat because it takes a while to blow. So let's spend that there, and then let's stymie this guy, which might just be an insta-kill. Okay, kind of close. And then I kind of want to finish off that guy. Do I have a play for that? Is this going to get there? So this does an ignition, but it also moves the character up, which I don't love. Oh no, wait, this one doesn't actually. So let's do this. Okay. Well, now we can't move. That's okay. So okay, this is the Embrace Mediocrity. Wait, which is the taunt ability that I previously saw in this character? Mark Minion has 100%. Okay, so we'll do Astounding Fortitude. Oh, and I have to pick someone to protect. Let's protect the werewolf. We'll try that out. And then I'm gonna do a load powder because that doubles their damage. Okay, initiative is just straight speed. Got it. Okay, so now moving, this guy is going to attack. Oh, what was that ability, and why was I immune to it? I'm curious. So now we can stymie this guy, which is a nice big hit. Okay. The taunt is doing work, it seems. At the start of your turn, the zombie attacks 4 times, each time dealing 17 to 19 damage to a random enemy slot. This attack does not consume an action? Huh? Okay. Let's try it out. I don't think I understand how an attack cannot consume an action, but that's okay. I'm still waiting for this to go off. 2 turns is a long time, it seems. Is this a buff? Defensive stance does not appear to be a buff. Nobody has any buffs, so Drain's not going to do much. I don't think Reap Power does much, so let's just do that, and then I'm going to protect the Arcananeer. Oh, and now we should be able to knock this guy out. My thought with defending the Cannoneer is that the werewolf does a lot of work. Yeah, so that makes sense to me, Bear, right? But you use the action. I guess it's just saying you don't use a second action point, but that to me it's very it's a little confusing to me. The phrasing on that one. Okay, we have a trap, so we don't want to use dissection. So I think we do that, and then we should just be able to end this guy. Oh, and we can use Wrath, but we don't want to use Ambush, so there's not much point. We don't have a lot of good Wrath spenders at the moment.
Soon this world will be mine.
All right, what do we pick up? We got some of those. Necromantic Flask. One-time use, gain 30 spell power. Okay, that seems nice. So the Graveyard event, we picked up 6 doohickeys. Was it Dwarven Soul? Digger Souls, not Dwarven Souls. But our party is looking healthy. Now, it wasn't in Talents, but where is the potion making? Iratus can use parts he finds to brew various potions. By combining various parts, you will discover recipes that can be used in battle. By using potions, you can enhance one or all minions, weaken enemies. Using uncommon or rare, we get better potions. Okay, so we experiment. Oh, do I still have to drag these in? Okay, so if I just put, like, this in, something is wrong. Okay. So I need to put 3... It appears that I need to put 3 ingredients in. I was hoping there was just like a randomized button like this experiment, but... So, blood, armor, and bones. Okay, there's some facet of this I clearly do not understand. I'm not sure if I'm just supposed to be getting lucky by guessing random things. I can't seem to take the bones out. 3 skulls makes nothing. All right. Place ingredients. I don't know. All right. I'll come back to that. So artifacts. Yeah, I was going to say we have the Necromancer's Flask, which will give us 30 spell power at a random moment when we need it. But we haven't picked up anything else of particular interest. All right. I'm going to rank that 0 out of 5 stars. Bear. I don't think I like that. Additional 2 stat points. Okay, so right now our Reaper has additional stats, and so far what have we been doing mostly with them? We've been doing some physical attacks and some ignition. So maybe make them go faster and hit a little harder. I'm going to take this group out next turn, I think. We don't have a Wraith yet, or an Infested, or a Dark Knight. And we might as well just make one of everything, I think, at this point. Oh, I just made a skeleton? Well, that was not my intention. Okay, we have ourselves a Dark Knight. I'll take one of everything, Garçon. I mean, on this difficulty, you just kind of get... it seems you get one of everything. The Infested... Okay, front rank, back rank, any rank, any rank. They look like they might be kind of a 3 rank, a rank 3 character. The Wraith... Everybody seems to be like have one back rank and one front rank ability. Okay, this seems to be back rank, heavy stress. Front rank, heavy damage. So maybe we put them there, since I'm presuming the Dark Knight is going to be pretty happy up front, and maybe they got some... Interesting. So you do damage when your friends get buffed. I am unclear on where I would want to put the Dark Knight, but we'll put them there. So we kind of have 3 groups going. We got an Ancient Coffin, which, if I recall correctly, has these are improvements for us, I guess. Reduce damage received from elite enemies. There are no elite enemies in this difficulty. If the minion starts their turn in position 1 or 2, they receive +5 vigor until the end of battle. Or whenever Iratus uses a potion, this minion restores 10 vigor. Meh. I think I like 1 and 2 type of thing. Because we're kind of going for a... We're going for a regen build here, but... I think it's reasonable to put this on the skeleton, because the skeleton's going to take some minor damage.